In one of the most talked about fights of the year, former unified heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua delivered a dramatic reality check to Jake Paul, knocking the YouTube-turned boxer out in the 6th round at the Casilla Center. The bout, streamed live globally on Netflix, was hyped as a crossover spectacle that blended entertainment star power with elite boxing talent, and it delivered both controversy and catharsis for fight fans. The showdown, officially billed as Judgment Day, took place on December 19, 2025, in Miami, Florida. It marked a rare collision between mainstream celebrity and traditional boxing royalty. Paul, record 12-1, came into the fight as a polarizing figure, one that has driven massive pay-per-view numbers and social media buzz through a decade of crossover bouts despite skeptical boxing purists. Joshua, 28-4, a former two-time unified world champion, stepped in after Paul's originally scheduled fight with Gervonta Tank Davis was canceled earlier in the fall. Paul weighed in at 216.6 pounds, while Joshua tipped the scales at 243.4 pounds, illustrating a significant size and experience edge for the Briton. Critics argue that the size and skill gap made the fight an odd mismatch, a circus fight, as some pundits described it. Yet the spectacle was irresistible to millions of viewers on Netflix worldwide. Long before the first bell, the Casilla Center buzzed with energy. Paul arrived to the ring with the swagger that defined his career, sunglasses, music, and typical bravado, while Joshua maintained his stoic professionalism, focused on imposing his championship pedigree. Fans, celebrities, and boxing figures packed the arena, underscoring how far Paul's promotional reach has extended beyond traditional fight circles. Both fighters had clearly stated their intentions. Paul claimed he would upset the veteran, saying he'd already won in every way of life, while Joshua warned ominously that he planned to take Paul's soul into the ring with him. When the opening bell rang, Paul appeared light on his feet, circling laterally and forcing Joshua to chase him. The early rounds, though competitive in pace, lacked the flurries fans might have expected. Round 1. Paul immediately used movement to frustrate Joshua, keeping distance and avoiding many clean exchanges. Round 2. Joshua began probing with jabs, trying to pin down his elusive opponent. Round 3. Paul caught Joshua with a sneaky uppercut, reminding viewers that even skilled boxers can find openings if given space. Round 4. The trend continued with Joshua struggling to fully impose his power, often swinging from awkward angles while Paul continued to dance around the ring. Though Joshua looked slightly awkward early, the consistent pressure began to wear on Paul, particularly given the weight and reach advantage the British star maintained throughout. The 5th round marked a turning point. Joshua finally found the range he had been seeking. A left hand buckled Paul's legs, forcing the first knockdown of the fight. Moments later, a strong right hand counter sent Paul to the canvas again. The crowd sensed the momentum shift. Joshua's experience in high-stakes heavyweight competition began to manifest in cleaner punches and better ring control. Paul, whose conditioning appeared to dip under the pressure, showed signs of fatigue as Joshua pressed his advantage. The 6th round brought the decisive blow. A series of heavy exchanges culminated with a devastating right hand that sent Paul down for the final time. Paul rose unsteadily, but the referee had seen enough and waved the bout off, awarding Joshua the knockout victory. The stoppage came at approximately 1:31 of round 6, officially cementing Joshua's win by KO in an 8-round fight. After the fight, Paul revealed that he believed his jaw was broken and was later confirmed to have sustained fractures requiring 4 to 6 weeks of recovery. Remarkably, he drove himself to the hospital following the match, a testament to his toughness and dedication, but also a stark reminder of the physical toll elite competition can exact. Joshua, meanwhile, acknowledged that the performance wasn't his cleanest, but emphasized resilience and strategy. He praised Paul's heart, noting the younger fighter's ability to rise repeatedly despite punishment. Looking ahead, Joshua turned his attention to future marquee bouts, notably calling out Tyson Fury, a matchup long discussed among boxing fans but never fully realized. Viewer reactions were sharply divided across social media and sports circles, Supporters of Paul applauded his courage, resilience, and ability to last as long as he did against a seasoned heavyweight champion. Traditional boxing fans argued the fight underscored the mismatch in skill and physicality, lamenting the lack of early fight action. Industry insiders saw the bout as both a spectacle and a business triumph, proving that crossover fights can significantly elevate mainstream interest in combat sports. The Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua showdown marked more than just a boxing event. It was a cultural collision between influencer culture and time-honored pugilism. In the end, Joshua's experience, power, and technical boxing mastery prevailed, while Paul's performance, though valiant, reminded critics why traditional boxing training and elite competition remain distinct from celebrity-driven exhibitions. For Joshua, the victory not only restored a sense of championship relevance, but also set the stage for bigger challenges in 2026. For Paul, the loss and the injury-induced hiatus may serve as a moment of reflection, determination, and reinvention as he continues his unorthodox but undeniably impactful path in professional boxing.